All right, chat. Just finishing up charging. About to put my stuff away. Might as well show you my setup. So, I can go over my equipment real quick. Let's see. This is what a full charge on the Sherman L costs. So 1 hour, 4 minutes was the total time, and it cost 79 cents. You know, where it's almost full, it's trickling down now. The charger's getting low. But it took an hour charging at 20 amps. And I was a little bit below, I think 30 or right below 30. So it charged it up pretty fast. And I have this camping chair with me, the iClimb. It's not as lightweight as like the Boston Cruise. Those are pretty expensive though. This was like 20 bucks on Amazon. And then I got my motorcycle jacket, which is awesome. And I have my backpack with a camelback, so I have water. And then I also have this cover. It keeps it clean, keeps it waterproof, and it's high vis. So that's a pretty good setup right there. And I'm probably going to hit the road in about 5 minutes. You know, I got my wheel. It's a pretty chill spot right here, so you can see it right here. Just finishing charging at the station on a nice, surprisingly decent solo cruise today. Wheels looking good, riding good as always. I got it at a nice 42 psi, so this feels pretty good. Get yourself a set of these E-Rides P1s. I look like I work for E-Rides. I don't. I just really like their stuff. These E-Rides pedals are phenomenal. The biggie pedals. And then I know they have like P3s. I haven't got a chance to get those. I still have my P1s, and they're still great. I've used these for at least a year. You've seen it in like all my videos, and I use my gear hard, and they're lasting. So nothing but good things about the E-Rides P1s. Gloves. These are sweet, they're durable. I've used them for a long time. I haven't destroyed them yet. And the E-Rides Biggie pedals are a life changer on the Sherman L. It's just fantastic. Let's see what the charger says. It's tapered down because I was at 20, you can see. And we're now down to like 5, so still charging like 850 watts, so not in a particular rush. Then I got my watch here. I got this little charger, so I end up just putting it wherever. This time it was around my rear pad. To get the wireless charger there in my watch. Let's see what we're at here. You know, you gotta charge all the gear. All right, 94%, not bad. My Cardo's charged. All right, I'm gonna put the phone down for a minute and just on the charger. If you're watching, thank you. Drop a like. Don't forget, subscribe. I'm gonna put you right on the charger real quick while I start packing up my chair. All right. Let's see. All right, one second. Get the chat warmed up. Get people going. I hope the video quality is good. Yo, what's up, Jason? Thanks for checking out the chat. Thanks for the shout out from PVD. I can't wait to get on some more Providence rides. I'm gonna have to go live on those next. I bet the signal will be much better, you know, being in that city. That's what's up. Thanks for tuning in. My charger's tapering off. Right now I'm just getting my camping chair squared away. Those of you who have these camping chairs, you know you just gotta fold them up and stuff. Get them back in the bag. Jason just got the ET Max. Super fast wheel. Yeah, dude, me too. I was cooking. I only went 33 miles today, and I was at like 30% when I got here. So like, yeah, if I was going like 15 miles an hour, I could probably go like 100 miles, no lie. But when I'm going the speed limit, it's crazy different. The L, it's a great wheel, but yeah, I had to charge, 30%, so it wasn't at zero. I still had plenty of range to go slow and find a charger if I had to. But luckily, no one's here in Plymouth right now. I was able to charge right away. No issues with that today. I'm gonna head back, go through the woods again, and then once I get to Fairhaven, I'll stop at the forts. If I have time, I'll stop at Fort Phoenix and then Fort Rodman. We'll go by East and West Beach, and then I'll call it and then I'll go to downtown New Bedford, and then I'll call it because, that's where I'm from. So this is gonna be a cool ride. For everyone just tuning in, I'm just packing up from my charge setup. Charger's trickling off. I'm putting away all my stuff, packing up my backpack. So just give me 5 minutes here. Drop a like while you're at it. Appreciate it. Drop a comment if you got a question for me. In the last video, I had like 3 or 4 interactions with the public, like just random people that were excited and saying hi, and it was really funny. Everyone was good vibes so far today. Alright, take a look. Those of you just tuning in, I got my chair packed up now. I am in Plymouth right here at the EV station. Hell yeah, I got a windbreaker on under my motorcycle coat today. I added this little bag on the back of the Sherman to carry any kind of plugs and power banks and whatever heavy stuff I can. I still have to have the charger that weighs a little bit and put that, in the backpack, but I can, whatever I can fit in this bag is great. Any weight I can take off. So, right now, if you want to see my details, let's look at the details live right here. So, charging, it's been an hour 15, still less than $1 for that whole ride. Even on my motorcycle, you can't do that for $1. That's pretty crazy. And there's these charge points everywhere. So today, when you're not in tourist season, it was easy. This is the first try. First charger, it was free, no problem. Not really anyone around. This is where all the tourist restaurants and area near the big disappointment, the Rock. Yeah, it's nothing. So it's pretty good. And I think all of us that ride, Boston, Providence, everyone who rides a lot, we all have our methods down. It's like we get to the charger, we break down our stuff. It's like camping. You break out the chargers first. Nothing else matters. Get charging first. Once everything's plugged in and charging, that's when you can set up your chair and start worrying about everything else. But it's like that's the most important thing. So when you're charging, just so you know, if you come for a group ride, that's what it is. When we get to the chargers, the very first thing is get plugged in, get charging, get that set up, then worry about food and drinks and whatever. If you're tuning in just now, getting ready to depart. The charger's tapering off right now. Let's see what it says. Oh yeah, we're barely using anything now. 0.2 kilowatts. Let's take a look at the charger here. Yeah, we're barely doing anything. 180 watts. From 3,000 watts. Now it's doing 180. So it's pretty full. But I like to go, so I like to keep it pretty charged when I can. And let's see, my watch. Is my watch charged? $98, that's basically charged. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready to actually unplug everything and get ready to get out of here. So, alright chat, give me 1 minute while I put this other stuff away. Hold up. I don't know what to do with this. Alright chat, here we go. Unplug this. This is an important piece of hardware right here, the J1772. This is what lets me plug into these awesome EV stations. They're not very expensive. If you plan on riding range, long range, charging in public, whatever, definitely get yourself one. There's a bunch of different form factors, there's different brands, they're all basically the same. Doesn't really matter, just make sure you get yourself one. Same thing with these Roger chargers, they're awesome. The V4SC, this thing's great. Charges fast, it's reliable. Roger's a cool dude, sent it right away. So no problems, no complaints about the Roger charger. Came with this nice case, these cables, and they're actually nice cables. They're not junk, just like these extension cord it came with. High quality, I can appreciate that. Don't forget, like and subscribe, surprisingly decent vids. Alright, so got the charger away. Going in my backpack. Alright, so you see I got my backpack, and now I got it loaded all up with everything I want. If you wanted some cool lightning bolts, find me. I'll give you some. You just gotta come ride with me or say hello. And you can get yourself a lightning bolt of random color. You'll see lots of people around Boston and Providence rocking them, which I think is super cool. Never sold though, always just given. Anyways. What? 65, dude. I'm not sure what he said. He said, how fast that thing go? And I said, like 65. And then he said, something, 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 45, something, something, something. But that's funny. Random dude. Anyway, chat. I was saying, this is my backpack, right? But it's not good visibility. It's not, well, it wasn't waterproof. I waterproofed it with boot sealer. But when you get a bag like this, you get the bag cover, and it takes it to the next level. Let me move this real quick. Cool. Yeah, you can see now with the backpack cover, I'm high vis, good to go. And then I also have this, which was a 3-pack for 20 bucks on Amazon, and they're called LED road flares, and I can't recommend them enough. The battery's super long. You got 3 of them for 20 bucks, and it's daytime, so it's hard to see, but there's a bunch of different modes, and it's super, super, super bright. So I like throwing that just in the pocket of that when I'm driving around touristy areas or whatever. So I got the bag ready to go, the wheel, got the watch charged.
You live in Manamet?
What?
You live in Manamet?
No, I'm from New Bedford.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, man.
The guy in Manamet that's got one.
Yeah, they're called electric unicycles.
That's awesome. The guy rides up
I came from New Bedford.
on it?
Yeah. I don't want to get your reaction. Oh, man.
Be careful.
Well, it goes...
Federal Furnace Road? Like past...
No, I live like downtown New Bedford, so I go, I go on Google, and what I do is you put bicycle mode on. And so it takes you on roads that a bicycle would go on. It doesn't take you on like highways and crazy stuff.
You hot shit.
But I have a YouTube channel, surprisingly decent vids that I record for and everything, and I was just going through the charge process. So
Amazing.
that's cool. I appreciate talking to you guys.
Man,
Be careful.
And I appreciate that.
It looks so much fun.
It's cool because people of all ages ride them. You can charge at EV stations or at any power, wherever you go. I get about 100 miles to a charge, depending on how fast you go. If you go really fast, you cut that in half.
Sure.
But you can ride for days, and it costs about 80 cents to charge it, to go tons of miles.
Electric Cadillac, the Lyric.
Yeah?
We charge it at home and...
Oh, man, that's cool. That's cool to hear.
Best
Generally not. I mean, it depends on the areas you go to.
Yeah.
You know, like I enjoy friendly questions, like, "Hey, what is that? What's it called?" But when I'm in like inner cities and they're like, "Yo, how much is that worth?" That's not as much of a friendly question. So it depends. You know what I mean? It depends on how you approach me and the types of vibe I get. But a lot of the times, if I'm riding, I don't. I tell people I don't stop for people because sometimes you get people, "Hey, hey, hey," you know. No, I'm going, but
Have fun with it.
yeah, hey, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, and have a great day. Great weather. Yo, that's cool, chat. Hey, so far Plymouth is like 10 out of 10 for cool people. I just met a super nice couple talking about AUCs. So I'm suiting up. Got about 32 miles till I'm home, but I'm also gonna go to the fort as long as I don't run out of power. I might have to go a little bit slower on the ride home. That way I have enough juice to make the extra ride to the fort. So we'll see how that goes. I gotta reboot my watch, get the app going. You guys are just tuning in. I'm getting ready to go. If you know me, I'm very good at leaving on time. I definitely don't have a ton of gear. It takes me forever to put on. All right, let's see. We're gonna make sure. All right, 100%. Look at that, chat. Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna put you down for 1 second live. I'm putting my helmet on. Don't mind me. Getting ready to depart. All right. Here we go. We got an adventure. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'm just finishing gearing up, and I'm about to head back to New Bedford. That was a really nice 80-cent charge stop. All right. Light on. Let's go. All right. So here we go. All right. Alrighty, here we go. Escape from Plymouth. So far, I've had a whole bunch of different fans today. Let me go by the rock one more time. Oop. So I am using my Samsung S23 Ultra. I'm really just getting into streaming. I never did it before, so I'm seeing how far I can get with just my phone since it's pretty new. I'd like to get some feedback from you guys though. That'll be cool. Let me know what you think. I'm not even sure what kind of setup I'm supposed to have. But yeah, Plymouth, not too many tourists today. Alright, here we go. It's not that exciting. I don't know how there's this many people. And there's a rock. Wow. It's such a rock. Okay, that's enough of that. Oops, excuse me. It's crazy. Forefathers monument, super cool. I'm not sure which street it's supposed to be going on. You got the Brewster Gardens guy. I gotta go a little slower on the ride home because I want my battery to not die. So the way there, that was pretty fun. I'll try to be a little more conservative on the battery. Sandwich Street, I'm hungry. Yeah, I can't wait to get out to Providence again and ride. I'm waiting for No Nick No to get his Panther, but he's getting it from Archie now, so I think he'll have it pretty soon. I can't wait to see that wheel. It's gonna be sweet. And then I'll be broadcasting live from Providence with the PVD crew. is this? What kind? I mean, I put it in bicycle mode. I guess this is what I get sometimes. Hello. What kind of shit am I getting into? What kind of shit is this? Oh man, I hope this gets better and not worse. Don't ask me how I got on a hard packed single path in the middle of the woods in Plymouth. That's the road I probably want to be on. Lost you live. Google took me into the woods. Google took me into the woods and I lost service and I had to go through some crazy off-road. That was the most off-roading I've ever done on my Sherman L. It was great. There was some big roots and drops in the river next to me though. It was pretty for real. I think if you put a knobby tire on a Sherman L, even though it's heavy, it would still do great. Sorry if I lost you guys. The one downfall of going by Google Maps on bicycle mode is it'll take you through some like dirt woods paths that'll cut through some shit. It'll also take you through graveyards. So far both have happened to me this trip. Hey chat, if you just joined, and we are in Harper, I think. Woo! We're in like the middle of nowhere in the woods. I'm surprised I honestly have service. Woo! Got some nice Kirby's. This is a cool road. Right on. Hey, thanks everyone checking out my surprisingly decent vids. I really appreciate you watching and liking and commenting and everything. The community is awesome. Really appreciate everyone. And yeah, I'm lucky enough to be out here today. Took a day off. But hopefully I can be riding with all you guys soon. For sure. I would definitely rather be riding with friends. Oh man, wrong way, guys. So I missed the turn. GPS was having me do go way down. GPS was having me do go way down. U-turn. I'm gonna take a left. Get lost in the woods. It's nuts out. No, 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 no. What? What the? Why Google? Why Google? Google Maps is not awesome sometimes. So I learned when you're going from Plymouth to Fairhaven, Google bike mode through a sand pit, like a single track that turned into a sand pit. No way can I get through there my Sherman. So I have to reroute. I'm not sure how many miles this is going to be, but since the bike path tried to take me through the sand pit, I put it on car mode and avoid highways. What's up, dude? Oh, frowny face, but that's okay. Look at all these cranberry bogs. Hey, all right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, chat. How happened? Welcome back, chat. How happened? Like Plymouth or something. Looks like. Bridge. What the fuck, man? I said no highway Google. So the first I did bicycle mode, it took me through sand pit. So I did car mode, no highway. They don't want to stop. Man, kind of busy road. We're going left. I'm 0 for 2 with getting the thumbs, the peace sign for the bikers. On the bike, everyone does it. On one wheel, no one gives it back. Good thing he was chilling. Yep, jogging. Oh, we got construction. Good construction. Got some construction. At least they're actually fixing the roads. He was not friendly looking. What up? Oh shit. It's this guy. Jeremy Clarkson, really, he must not be doing too good. Directing the traffic here now. Oh, I kid. That guy did look like Clarkson from Top Gear, though. Close. Oh my god, I came in intermittent roadkill. Fuck. Oh, that would have sucked. I didn't hit that. Oh my god. Again, that's a good reason not to get too close to a trailer in front of you. air just like smells better out here. It's so much better. Oh, thank you. Go slow. Hey, thanks for watching. If I still got you here, appreciate it. Drop a like and a comment. I really appreciate your support. Hope you enjoy the video. Once I get to New Bedford and the forts and the coast, there's going to be a lot of cool scenic stuff. Right now we're just kind of in the woods getting to there. Going slow as fuck. It's good for me as well. I'm trying to conserve my pack. This is a fast road, and there was like a group of cars approaching behind me, so I just pulled off into a driveway real quick to let them go past me. There's no one on my ass. It's much better. Way less stress. Good vibes. Crane Brook. Oh, we got our liquor store.
The air is so nice and fresh out here. Oh my god. You guys, if you haven't got out here to go for a ride, you got it. We're in the middle of the woods, but it's nice. Where are we at? 60 miles round trip. I'm at 70%. Got there at 35 miles. Alright, so I have like 10 minutes left. Until I get to New Bedford. 10 minutes. Talking about the road is scary. Sights. Like it's this one. Let's go. What the fuck are you doing? we're almost at Ned's Point. So we're back in the neighborhood. This is a pretty neat lighthouse. Stop by it real quick. All the way back around. It's okay here, I'm gonna end it and I'm gonna start a new one. So I get to the lighthouse, I get there, take a break, rest my back and my legs, and start a new one for riding around New Bedford over here. People are cool. Here we are. We are at Ned's Point, ladies and gentlemen. Not too windy today. It's usually pretty windy. Fairhaven, Mass. Landmark. Hey dude, you lost your hat. Oh no, dude lost his hat. Let me get back to him. Let me catch him. Hey dude. Yo. Yo. Hey dude. Hey. Hey man, this flew off your car.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Hey, doing good for the people. That guy's hat flew off, and I chased him down and grabbed it for him. Oh, too many people. Gotta find a place with less people. How about this over here? Yeah, this spot looks cool. All right. I don't know if you guys saw that. I just saved the dude's hat by chasing him down and hollering. All right, chat. I'll be back for the next part. See the new video for the next part. Thank you.